Welcome to Lost in the Desert podcast, episode 19, guys.
19, that's crazy.
Right? This is the first episode in like 3 weeks that has been recorded on time.
That's true.
Either it was
very
recorded
true.
early or the other one has been late, or so this is the first time in 3
I'm your
weeks.
co-host, Issam.
I'm your co-host Karim.
If you're new here, welcome.
And if you see us melting today, it is hot as
Bro, it's
fuck.
hot as
And the
motherfucker.
AC in here, like one is blowing out cold air, the other
Bro,
one is blowing out hot air. Like
and
it's
Arizona's
fucking
just
with us.
disgusting right now, dude. I cannot wait for winter. I cannot wait.
One more month. One more month and the temperature gets nice.
Temperature will get nice.
Like
then
September is going to be nice. We just have to get through August.
That's it. We'll have football back that month, and then we'll also have a better weather. So
That's
I can't
true.
wait. I can't wait. Congrats on the nose ring.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
I got...
Did you show your mom yet?
She lost her mind.
That's what's up. Sorry, Hato.
She lost
He
her
is a
fucking
bozo.
mind. My sister was like, ah! They called me a
That's
cow.
hilarious.
I will say, though, two people gave me support and were like, yo, it's nice. My friend Yasmin, she was pretty fucking supportive.
Okay.
She was like, yo, it's actually dope. It suits you, all that shit.
She said it suits you?
She said it suits your face.
That's
yeah.
crazy,
She was
dog.
like, she was like, oh, the stud might be nicer, but when we were looking at it in the store, the stud
Yeah.
wasn't that nice.
I haven't given my opinion yet.
You were like, it's not bad as we were walking in, so don't cap.
Oh, that's true. I did say
Yeah,
that.
you were like, it's
I
not
thought-
bad.
Because when you told me you were going to do that, I just had a... Because you said you're going to do the Tupac.
No, I just said I was gonna get a nose piercing. I didn't say the Tupac one.
Yeah, you said like the Tupac one. So that's why I was like... Because you're like, can you tell the difference? And I just said, all right.
I will say when I sent him the picture, the first thing he responded, "What the fuck?"
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're like,
right.
"What the fuck?"
That's right. That's right.
He didn't say nothing else, and then he moved on topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. It's a
that's
nice
cool.
little thing. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we have some stuff going on. One thing that we want to give out, if you don't know, a couple of episodes, we've been wearing the merch. So we have actually an announcement. Dope Culture.
Yes, Shop
is-
Dope Culture.
Shop Dope Culture. They're on Instagram. They're also on our page. They're tagged as well.
We'll repost this when we launch.
They are doing a giveaway this week coming up, so please go follow them. She will be doing giveaways in the future as well. She is giving out free merch, so go follow them. Go like the post. Go show them some love. It's a black-owned business. They're doing amazing things coming up this year, so go show them support. As you see, this is one of the merch.
Chelsea's good people too. I worked with her.
Great people, and
she's
they
good
got
people.
bucket hats she's giving away. So go follow them. Go show some support.
Yeah.
Go show some
I'll
love.
tell you a story. You know how like hardworking she is. When we were being laid off, right?
Yeah.
And she went. So we had like a locker room
Yes.
that nobody ever used.
Absolutely.
She turned that shit into her own personal office.
She's a hustler.
Like she was dragging. Yeah, she's a hustler. She had.
no.
I showed up there. She had like paperwork, stacked books. Like she created her own
You
little
can
zone.
tell. You could tell Chelsea's a hustler. Like
Yeah.
that girl just wants to be out there making it. So
What was-
props to her. That's why it's easy to show the love to that woman.
And then I think when
she's a
that room
worker.
got too busy,
Yeah.
she went and took over the because we had like a mother's room, like
Absolutely.
but there was no
Yeah,
we
no.
didn't have any kids allowed on campus. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know why they had it in the first place. But I went I'm looking for it. I show up and she's just there, like again, completely taking over this room.
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah.
in. She had
Nah.
hella paperwork. I don't know what the fuck she was
That
doing.
girl hustles. She's like.
So
she
yeah,
got the
Chelsea's
hustle
definitely a
mindset.
hustler, super smart.
Definitely, success is on her way.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
She's
again,
right there.
to the people watching this on Google, nobody's paying us like on YouTube. Nobody is paying us to say this.
Nothing.
Just nice people, don't
and
flag
that's
us
one
for
thing
sponsored
that too,
content.
just wish it's
Like
it
I actually
doesn't
paid
hurt-
for the hats.
It doesn't hurt to show free love. It does
Yeah.
not hurt. It comes back always.
But you know how like people are with like their guidelines and stuff like that. Like,
these
like it is
sponsors.
fair if you're getting paid for something. Do you think it's fair if you're getting paid for something to let them know like, hey, I'm getting paid for this?
Only for corporations.
Not for people. You
Not
don't think
small
people?
businesses. A small business, you just show love. I feel like for
No,
corporations.
but I mean, if you're getting for example, like
Yeah.
you're getting paid to showcase a product.
Yeah, it's hard.
Do you think it's fair? Like you have to put the sponsored post on your stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I was meaning.
Yeah, I feel like it's fair.
Because people will advertise all sorts of
But
bullshit.
for me, yeah. But that's the thing. Like the day if we have to get like brand deals, I have to believe in that product because I'm that type where like I cannot promote something that I don't
Same,
even use.
100%. Or at least I have to. If it's a new product, like you gotta let me use it.
Yeah.
You gotta let me use it. Like I
And
gotta
give
know
you
this
an
is.
honest review. Type
Yeah,
of thing.
like before you want me to like, I'll sign whatever NDA, but
Yeah.
like let me use it for like 2 weeks so
Yeah.
I can at least know like you know what, it's not for me, but at least it's a good product.
Yeah.
You get me?
Like for example, I'm gonna throw one out. Like, imagine if I get sponsored for Dr. Pepper. I hate Dr. Pepper. Like it'd be hard for me to act like, oh hey, drink Dr. Pepper. I'd be lying to myself.
Be like, I guess it's just another. I couldn't take a sponsorship like that because it's just a fizzy drink.
Yeah.
Like Pepsi, I fuck with.
Dude, put me in that
Pepsi?
ad.
Pepsi, I
Put me
fuck
in that
with.
ad,
like
son.
Powerade, like Powerade. If they tell me like, oh,
Power to be a good one.
But I'm be like, you know what?
Gatorade
Don't
as
let me
well.
drink that yellow shit. Don't let me drink that yellow shit. I said I'm drinking blue, red, or purple
Drink
only.
that Gatorade Fast Twitch, y'all. It's fire. See, this stuff I love. I'm hooked on. But speaking of giveaways, so are you familiar? Do you follow anybody that does Twitch streaming?
Yes.
Okay, who do you follow? Just give me an example, like, so I can have
like super famous.
kind
No,
of. Yeah.
I follow. So I follow. There's a friend of mine. He actually has a good following.
Okay,
He
okay,
actually has a good following. Um, his name is Josh Herb. Anyway, I can't pronounce it. Ghunik,
Okay.
whatever. Maybe I'll repost it on the. But he's a Twitch streamer. He's really good. Like he does a hell of a lot of games.
What game is he like mostly famous on?
Right now he's doing Diablo. So he'll do like games as they go along. So he'll like buy a game, go to the end of the story, move on to the next one.
So Twitch streaming right now is crazy because all these companies are offering crazy deals now for streamers, like $20 million deals, up to $50 million deals, and all that stuff. So sometimes I think the streamers, because they're so busy, they're always on the computer, they forget how famous they actually are following. So there's a group that I like that I follow called the AMP group, and they have Kai Casanet, they have Phantom, Duke, Agent, great talented guys, and they're funny. They're all homies, live in one big mansion in Atlanta, I believe, and they just do crazy things. Phantom and KSI Kai, fucking, I keep fucking up. Kai and Phantom. They're from New York, and they're massive. They're actually one of the biggest ones like from that group. And they decided to do a giveaway in New York today early,
Okay.
and they want to give out. And
you told me about this.
And they want to give out like gift cards or whatever. They said they want to give out PCs for other people.
Oh, like on a Mr. Beast type of thing.
Yeah. But in New York, in the middle, like in the city, because they're from New York.
New York.
It got trashed so quick, and so many people showed up that Kai got arrested.
Why did he get arrested?
Because it was almost like a riot.
Oh, inciting a riot.
Well, I think they're gonna blame him for that, but it's out of his control. He didn't know. He didn't expect how many people are gonna show
You
up.
can get arrested and not charged.
I think he's gonna have to lawyer up for sure. That's it. But I mean, it's gonna be annoying because you're trying to give back to your community, and then the community just fucking trash you like this. CVS got looted. There was so many fucking kids. They just started looting. People throwing trash cans. People getting injured. Other people get arrested. It just sucked to see a streamer like that, so talented, and they just want to give back to the community.
Yeah, is it the streamer's fault? Is it the cops' fault? Or is it the people who showed up?
It's the people that showed up.
They showed up and fucked everything up. Yeah,
because
the cops are like, we doing our job.
At the end of the day, he didn't have to go back to his city and show love.
Oh my god, I'm a black guy who said the cops are doing our job.
Yeah,
they're gonna snipe me.
But it was just for me to see that, it just sucks because my favorite out of that group is Phantom. He's just hilarious. But to see him go back to his own community and trying to show love, and they weren't even listening. They weren't even they were just pushing everybody. Like the fact the cops had to literally get in there and grab him out, grab Kai out, and he's not a big dude. He's a small guy. So to put him in there, and then all of a sudden he's in cuffs. It's just sad to see that. It was disgusting. Everybody that showed up, it should be ashamed of themselves. Is what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But I think streamers are forgetting how famous they are, even though they always staying inside and they're just online every time.
KSI's been taking hella L's lately, hasn't he?
Kai Casanet is a different guy.
Different guy. Okay.
You think of
cool.
KSI?
I'm thinking of KSI. I was like,
that's why I say I mixed it up. His name is Kai Casanet. He's really good. He actually did a challenge this year where he rented out a different house for himself, and he streamed for 30 days straight, 24 hours, even when he was sleeping. He wanted to break the record for Twitch streaming, and he broke it, bro. He made so much money off of that. So much money.
Talk about no nut November shit,
bro. It
30 days,
and each day he had an event. Like he brought out other friends, other streamers. He brought out
that's fucked up.
It was fun to watch.
30 days having people watch me. By day 11 or something, I'm walking around bricked up. I can't help it.
Would you do it though?
What?
30 days, 24 hours streaming.
Wow. Maybe. Do I get anything out of it?
I think he made over $5 million.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
$30 million? I'm fucking doing it.
Oh, five.
Sorry, $5 million? I'm doing it.
Yeah.
After taxes, before taxes, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it.
100%.
I am doing it.
100.
I said you guys are gonna watch some filth, and you're gonna see me at my lowest. You're gonna see me talking to myself at night.
Oh, dude,
because I'm at some point, after day 4, you're gonna forget. You're gonna just lose track that people are watching you.
Well, because you know how
scratching your ass in front of the camera. So
you remember when YouTube starts popping off and everybody was making millions off YouTube ads and all that stuff, and all of a sudden everybody want to become a YouTuber. Now it's Twitch. Streaming is not new. It's been there, but now with all these deals and all this money coming to streamers, you're gonna see a lot of people walking around streaming live. Everything.
What was when I went and got a haircut on Thursday. and at the barber, I was sitting down,
Mhm.
and I saw. So I was, you know how barbers love to like chit chat to the people. So the guy next to us was chatty as fuck.
Yeah.
My barber was chatty and like
Yeah.
hella distracted. I was
Mhm.
about to be like, "Listen, my guy, you
Yeah.
focus on my fucking hair. Stop talking to these people."
You got
I
that.
was
You got
literally
that
like,
Dominican barber.
"Nah, he was white. You know where I go get my hair cut.
Yeah.
He was white, but nice dude. He did a good job and everything.
Yeah.
But man, hella distracted. I feel like we could have finished this in half the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the guy sitting next to them was sitting there talking about like streaming. I guess he's like a streamer or YouTuber or something.
Yeah.
The customer, and they were talking about this kid. His parents set up a YouTube account,
Yeah.
and all he does is put videos of him. They buy him like toys and give videos of him just unboxing them and play. The parents have nothing. They're just like,
Oh, no,
here's the
this is old.
toy.
This is old.
Is it? I didn't know.
Yeah.
This is the first time I heard about it.
No, it's so they did this for a long time. Sorry to cut you off your story.
No, it's all good.
But
That was the story.
This is about they've been happening this for the past like I think 6-7 years now.
Yeah, like the parents
So
were
what
like,
they did.
just buy the.
No,
buy
what
the
they
kid
did was
toys.
very smart. They'll buy him the toys. He would do a review of it. Then it got so big that they started making so much money off the ads and money, and everybody used to watch this. Now a lot of that time too, where it used to be a toy review, but now this they bought a house, and that house is their studio. So it's not like where they live. So they have a full house, a regular house with a bunch of toys, and what they do videos now of show kids how to return an item, how to purchase an item, do toys reviews. He got so big that now
Maybe we're
he has
talking
his
about
own
different
toys.
people.
Now he has his own toys in Target.
Maybe we're talking about different people.
No,
Like,
that's the kid that started it.
okay, maybe it's the kid, but
Yeah.
the
That's
long
making
story,
$20 million a year.
Again, I don't know how much he's making, but the long story, like, bro, you as a parent, like, you could be like, just here's your toy, have fun,
No,
and
it's-
watch and play. And now this kid is making like college set, trust fund set,
No, that's
family
there's,
set.
There's only one. That's him.
But if I grow up, I'm gonna be like, listen, I paid your bills, nigga. I don't want to
They,
hear.
they made over $20 million. And think about it this way: the house that they record in, so they brought other kids, like his little cousins as well. So they do this like, I'm telling you, they do it like a scenario where they do a transaction. They show how to return an item and everything. The
Right.
house is a studio, so it's a business expense. Everything is a business expense. So everything they have, it's run. Like think about it, and it's
Why
the
are
whole
we not
family.
rec-
The whole
why are
family
we
now,
not-
it's like in
Why
the
are we not
business.
recording at home and shit?
Because I don't want to do toys reviews.
No, why are we not recording this at home? It
Did
could
you
be a
buy?
business.
Did you buy the house as a business?
I didn't buy it as a business, but I own it. I could do it. I could register however I want.
You then register as a business.
Nigga, I'm sorry. My roommate, Kat, if you're watching this, you got to leave. We got to turn that spare
What is
bedroom
it,
into a studio.
A studio.
Everything. Mortgage, tax deductible.
Bro, it's insane, man. It's insane. Like that family they're set for life because toy reviews. His stuff is at Target.
I'm not gonna lie. I might have to talk to a lawyer. I might have to talk to like a financier about
You
this.
have to talk to them
And-
about how many square feet you have to have as a business studio in the house.
Bro, it would just be like the bedroom, but the whole thing. If I could get my mortgage tax deductible, shit.
Yeah.
And we're not making no money yet. Like we don't have. You guys have not subscribed yet, so you
To
know.
get our little monetization.
Yeah. I remember. Speaking of which, next week is gonna be episode 20. Are we celebrating episode 20 or are we celebrating something else? Because we did episode 10. We went to Crab.
Yeah.
We went to Angry Crab. What do I feel like we wait till episode 30 or like when we get like 100 subscribers. We're at 77. We're not far off. We need like
Let's
23.
do 100 subscribers.
Yeah, we need like 23 more niggas for us to like have a good time. So
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know,
That
step
was
it up.
100 subscribers. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I feel like that's a nicer milestone.
Yeah.
Like you could.
Because a 20 episode is not I don't want to say. Because remember, 10 was a huge for us milestone.
Yeah.
I think 50.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect us to reach 10.
I think 50 makes sense.
I thought you were gonna get sick of me. I thought you were like Karim is crazy.
No, I am sick of you. Don't get me wrong. I got sick of you the first minute that we started this.
but
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because we're bozos.
it is what it is.
I say 50 is fair.
Episode 50.
Yeah.
Let's do it like 100 subscribers. Let's see how long it takes us to 100 subscribers, and then we'll celebrate.
I know, but I'm talking about after that. I say 50.
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
All right. By the way, if we get to episode 50 and we don't have 100 subscribers, guys, like I know,
yeah.
I know who subscribe. I know where you niggas live.
Exactly. We'll be knocking on doors. I'd be knocking like
I'm just playing.
I'd be knocking like Italian tax collector.
But going on from last week.
You went to watch Oppenheimer.
So I did some last week. Couple things. I watched Oppenheimer.
How was that
All right.
review?
Fucking amazing.
Nice.
Because I thought it was, first of all, a couple things. So we watched it 70 millimeter, the same way the director wanted, everything.
Okay.
We were like,
Arizona Mills.
yeah, Arizona Mills, right in the middle,
Perfect.
right? Middle seat, in the middle of everything, like
Lucky
row
we thought, yeah.
5 or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Was it packed?
Hella packed.
That's why I'm waiting.
This is where the problem was,
That's
right?
what I'm waiting. I'm waiting another month.
You know my knee is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
I could not sit. This wasn't some AMC recliner. I am sitting like this,
Yep.
no space there. I'm
Yep.
tall as fuck, right? In this L position. My knee was on fire. Halfway through the movie, I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
There was this dude sitting next to me, big ass dude sitting next to me. I couldn't stretch this way. I couldn't stretch that way. I wanted to kick the bitch in front of me. Like, I was just in so much pain.
I couldn't do it.
But the movie, just when you open it, the visuals, the way you have to watch it at 70mm. I'm convinced, like, if you watch it in IMAX, you fucking up the experience.
That's why I'm gonna watch it, but
Because I'm like this. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. The visuals, like, they were doing visuals of, like, obviously it's just renderings of, like, how atoms move, you know, how electrons and stuff move within the atom, like, it just all that sort of stuff. It was just so fucking great.
But, I mean, the
music,
cast is elite. The
music, awesome.
Yeah.
Emily Blunt,
Yeah.
the three people who killed it in my book, like, super fucking killed it: Robert Downey, Emily Blunt, and Cillian Murphy.
Yes.
And I think it would, if I had to put it in order, it would be Cillian, Emily, then Robert.
That's a fair.
Like,
That's
in
what I heard
order,
too.
because she was, in terms of his wife, she did the thing. She was, remember that phrase, you know, behind every great man is a great woman, bro. She
Yeah.
held that shit down.
No, she did.
Bro, she made him look like a
Because I
bitch.
watched some of the real documentaries about the whole thing, but I cannot wait because
Because I know the story.
yeah.
Like, I know
I
the
wanna
story, but
watch
I
it
don't
so
know
bad,
the
but I don't wanna be- I wanna-
behind politics.
yeah, I want it when everything calms down because I want because that theater, that's the only one that is playing it that type of the 70mm, but it's never been upgraded. The seats are trash. Like, it's still the same shit when I used to go
Bro,
to
it's
high school.
Arizona Mills. It's
know.
on some hoodish,
That's what I'm saying. And that's the
theater,
theater I used to go to all the time.
which is weird. I'm like, you'd think it'd have the good. You know what? A win for the hood. You guys have the good. You guys got the good shit.
They never upgraded it though.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, dude.
But no,
Fucking
it was
ridiculous.
definitely a movie, because you know the story. The story is the story.
Yeah.
And I was expecting it was just going to be a lot of hella theatrical, like loud bombing noises and stuff. Not so much.
Yeah.
The story itself, and it's like, there's the main story, and then there's story within a story within flashbacks, and I was like, this is how they merged all of this. So they're telling you the main point of view,
Yeah.
and then they're telling you from the point of view of one person's flashback, and then from another person's flashback. and from
Oh,
another,
I like that. I
like
that. I
there's
like
the
that
main
idea.
story, and there's like hella shit, like sub stories within,
But it
but
all makes sense.
but it all adds up to one big piece.
I like that. What
I
a
was like,
genius
this
way.
is fucking dope.
What a genius
Like, Robert
way.
Downey's story is different from, like, Cillian's, like, point of view, and
Yeah.
even like the filming. So you're switching, because when you're the way it's filming is going from, like, black and white to color to, like,
I did hear
a
about
weird
that.
different. So, like, even for everybody's point of view, they had a weird different way of it being filmed.
That's nice. I love that.
And they'll show you, like, stuff at the beginning and, like, tie it up at the end. And I forgot Einstein lived that long.
Yeah.
I forgot Einstein was around longer than I thought. I don't know why I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that nigga was around in, like, 1812.
No, that they
I know.
because our history books made us think like it's years ago. That's why they did it on purpose.
Bro, it is. Think about it. 1920 is 100 years ago. 1923 is 100 years ago. 1940
sure.
is almost like hell. It's just fucking time,
Yeah, it's not that long ago.
bro. We've been around.
Just kidding. Been around in a minute. So for me, because I didn't have any transportation to go, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on these websites where you remember, like, which I used to do a lot growing up, where I'll find the link of and watch a movie.
That's how you watched it.
I try to watch it. I try to watch Barbie, and it was so hard.
I see
No,
why
but
you're
but
disappointed.
No, but it was HQ. Everything was perfect.
I was told. So the people you were disappointed by it. The people who
Yeah.
watched it, I knew, said it was so funny. It was so good. It was kind of Deadpoolish, because you called it corny, and they said it was corny, but that was kind of the point. And it was like
yeah.
Deadpoolish corny.
I don't know. I was just like, this is really corny. I took a couple of pauses. I tried to watch it again. I was like, I'm not finishing this. This is
And they also said, like, watching it in the theater, like, is much better, because you're seeing, like, the bright colors, everything on a huge screen.
And the link that I got, same thing.
Still, but I'm still going to watch it.
Watch it and
right?
let me know. Maybe I need to give it another try. But to me, as of right now, it's corny.
I was told it was one of those things you have to see in the movie,
No,
because they said they're probably not going to watch this at home.
nope, I'm not paying that. The next time I go to the theater, because I'm gonna wait till the Oppenheimer till it calms down, and then
I
but
think it's
before
already
that,
calmed down. Niggas have watched it by now.
I'm gonna watch Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Did you see they got the remember the kid from the meme that says I like turtles
Yeah.
from the
They
they
had
brought
the
him
same
back. I
eyes.
saw that. Bro got jacked.
Yeah.
Bro was big. I was looking at his arms. I'm like, fuck.
No, dude.
Nigga look like Shredder.
I love seeing stuff like that where memes become like, I see that in the movies type of thing.
Right. But
The only meme that I thought was the funniest thing because with the whole Barbie versus Oppenheimer movie, whatever, the funniest meme I ever seen was some guy was like, a lot of people in the theater didn't like that when I start chanting USA when the bomb was dropped.
USA,
I was like,
USA.
that's so fucking bad, bro. That
It
is
was,
so bad, son.
but honestly, when you watch it, there was a point where you're like, you see the different agendas between scientists and government,
And go, yep.
right? The scientists who were all there, they're like, bro, this is pushing the frontier because to them it's not just being able to control the reaction in a nuclear bomb is sort of the birth of fusion and fission. Same thing with the hydrogen bomb,
Okay.
right? It's how we have reactors. It's a lot of science came out of just that,
Oh.
right? And scientists are like they're looking at each other's work, and a lot of the stuff is like been mathematically proven, like, but it's been mathematically
been
proven,
tested.
theoretical, but
Yeah.
never tested, never experimented on.
Mhm.
And then scientists, by the way, love it when they get government
Isn't that-
government funding because the government goes hard.
Isn't that when? Isn't that they said Einstein one of his biggest regret is helping out?
Einstein, yeah,
He was
because
saying,
Einstein
like,
had the theory of relativity and the theory of general relativity, which
Yeah.
is one just sort of adds on to the
because
next.
he said that
one.
he regret of doing it. But if you actually want to get deep
There
in
was
the
a
history, though,
there's a deep line.
yeah,
Save it. I'm not going to tell you, but there's a
you can say it. It's fine with
no, no,
me.
no, no, no.
Say
There's
it.
a
Say it. Just say it. Because it's gonna be forever till I watch it. So just say it for the pod.
so towards the end of the movie,
Yeah.
he's talking. So Einstein at the beginning of the movie
Yeah.
talks to him, but then they don't tell us what he says, and Einstein just sort of walks out like
Oh, I see.
upset.
I see.
At the end of the movie, they tell you they show you the conversation,
Yeah, what do you say?
and he's like, I had to pay for the price for my discoveries and my work. It's time for you to do the same. And I said, and one day they'll give you medals and recognition, but it won't be to soothe your soul, it'll be for theirs. And I was like, oh my fucking god. That shit, when you watch the movie,
Yeah.
you completely understand why it
I
ties in
see.
perfectly.
I see.
Like, it was just the moment, like, everyone in the movie was like,
Damn. No, he's a cold dude.
like, niggas were into it. Niggas gasped.
No,
I stopped eating popcorn halfway.
Around that time, the all the different type of countries, because the wars, they're all racing to be who was going to be dominant. Especially with nuclear weapon, going to space. That's when everybody
The space race was like 20 years after that. It was like a while.
the space
It
race.
was like 60s. Space race was like a 60s thing.
No, because this
was the 50s.
Yeah, but it was during the time when World War II when they're going against fighting the Nazis.
The Nazis was done by like 44 or something like that.
Yeah, but a lot of them came to America. All the scientists.
So
Did you know that?
again, I did.
Yes.
But
Dark
also in they show you like they made the discovery after Hitler already died. Like they hadn't even finished doing it yet by the time
Yeah.
Hitler died and the war was done. And they show you like how when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they really didn't need to because the Japanese were already prepared to lay down.
Surrender. Yeah, that was. I
So
think that was just to show
Truman-
up. Yeah.
So Harry Truman, the president at the time, who says to Oppenheimer, goes to him and he's like, "I feel guilt for what we've done. I'm not comfortable right now. Like how all these people died." And Truman goes to him. He said, "Do you think the Japanese cares who invented it? They just care who pushed the button and dropped it. I dropped it, not you. I pushed that button. I dropped it on them."
Fuck.
And then as Oppenheimer's walking out,
Yeah.
Truman goes, "Get that crybaby out of here. Don't let him in again."
Oh my, that dude is dude.
I
that
was
is
like, because
crazy.
Truman looks like a bitch. Like if you hear him talking, Truman looks like a
Bro,
bitch, sounds like a bitch.
That dude has a special place in hell.
Bro, he was like, don't let that crybaby here in here again.
Dude, what the fuck? What a crazy.
And you
ass
see
guy.
a lot of people from the Dark Knight. That cast is, when you look at the cast, I swear to God, it's star-studded.
Well, the directors have these things that when they make a big movie and they like the cast, they rebook them.
Yeah,
'Cause they're easier to
fucking
work
Josh
with.
Peck was in there.
Yeah,
from Nickelodeon.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
I
is he
saw
there?
him in the trailer too. But I mean, like, it just makes it easier. It makes sense as a director. Like,
Yeah.
if I have a cast and I like that, I'll just keep
Actors
rebooking them.
are reliable and
You rely
dependable.
on them. They know they're gonna show up on time. They're gonna be professionals, and they're gonna kill it. Like they're gonna kill it.
100%. This was an
Yeah.
ace, right?
No, 100%. They're saying that's his best movie so far.
I don't think I can watch it on regular TV. I think it's 70mm or nothing.
Can
It's
you
done.
watch this movie twice?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yep.
If you have this time, if I watch it twice, I might have to watch it on an AMC recliner.
Yeah.
I was in
My
too much
favorite.
pain.
Yeah, that's it. That's like the same in the movie Tent.
I didn't see it.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I can watch that over and over again. It's something new every time.
Bro, it's hot in here.
It is hot and it's burning on this motherfucker. All right. So
So I have actually a question around Barbie. So I know I know we
Go
want
for
it.
it.
We're gonna do the
Let me see if I
questions
can turn
later,
on
but
the
this one is pretty short. Let's see if Assam can. Assam, call it a day. No, it's not. It's not coming back. Assam, fuck it. It is what it is. Call it Asana, bro. So this one is a short question, and I saw it and I said, "Oh, I'll squeeze this question in around the Barbie." And it's funny because last week we talked about guys taking the whole Barbie thing too seriously,
yes.
right? So this one says, "Am I the asshole for taking my brother to see the Barbie movie? I'm really confused about this whole situation. I, 26 male, have a younger brother, 20 male, who I'm really close with. He has really wanted to see the Barbie movie. He's been sad after breaking up with his boyfriend, so I offered to take him to see the movie with me and even offered to wear pink and dress up and everything. He seemed really excited about that. We went last night. He had a really good time. We took a picture. I was showing my girlfriend, and she started saying how I embarrassed her by doing that. And if people who, it says people who know my brother see the picture, maybe she might meant people who don't know. Anyway, see the picture. They're going to think we're dating and some other stuff. And she left the house. Now she's not talking to me. I'm really confused. I was trying to do something nice for my brother, but this is making me wonder if I did something wrong. The girlfriend's a bitch. Leave her. But I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think she wanted to she probably wanted her
he
to
took a-
go and dress up with him. That's probably what
Maybe,
it
but
is,
like
yeah.
again, that's not why she said but she told him again. I can't deal with assumptions, you know. You want to
That's
play
just
mind
weird.
games, but she's talking about they're gonna think you're dating and why are you taking pictures with your brother going to
Gaslighting right there. That's
Barbie. I was like,
gaslighting right there, no?
that's gaslighting as fuck,
Yeah, that's
bro. I was like, this is
gaslighting,
my
no?
brother. I'm pretty sure we
Fuck.
look alike. I'm pretty sure
What
the IG handles are gonna be the same,
what
like
the
last
fucking
names and shit.
weird, fucking weirdos.
Bro, what a fucking bitch.
Sometimes too, people in a relationship they will make
Toxic,
something
bro.
nothing to something big because they're about to do something. They'd be like, "Oh, you're not now. We're even."
Gaslighting.
That's gaslighting. No?
Gaslighting.
Yeah,
She
that's
gaslighting the fuck out of him. Like, this is a problem.
That means I've been gaslighting all my life.
All right.
They've been getting me. I'm done being gaslighted. I'm done.
Gaslit.
Gaslit? Is that what it?
Gaslit.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start throwing that out now. Anything they say to me now, if I'm in the dating world, like
Anything
stop
that-
gaslighting.
Anything that warps your sense of like reality. Somebody if you know 2 + 2 is 4, and then 7 people are telling you no, it's 6, that they're trying to gaslight you,
Okay,
basically.
yep.
Something that you know 100% is fact. Right?
I just realized something. I'm a victim
A victim of what?
of being gaslighted.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna tell me
You said
something
you have
else.
a question for me though about the familial.
Oh, the family thing that divided us.
Okay.
Right?
Your
divided
family.
my family. Yeah,
Divided
it
your
divided
family.
my family.
Okay, go
right?
for it.
So you know how I got a thing for kidneys, right? Right. I got a thing for kidneys and donation. That's why the Selena fans are mad at me.
Yes. Okay. Fair.
Right. But anyway, so this question, it's not written down here. I'm just gonna break it down very quickly because I saw it. I follow one of those Reddit accounts on TikTok.
Okay.
You know the one where they're playing Minecraft into like voiceover.
Yeah.
And this one is essentially it's twin brothers,
Mhm.
right? One is bi, one is straight. They were 17 at the time. The straight twin was always like terrible to the gay twin, like or to the bi twin, whatever, growing up. He outed him at 17 when he saw him like at a date with the movies. He told his parents like, "Oh, I don't want to share a bed with a F word."
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. The parents ended up kicking him out at 17.
The bi one.
The bi one, yeah, they
Okay.
kicked the bi one out at 17,
Okay.
and he laughed at him like he was like, "Ah, you finally out the house." So he was terrible at him like leaving anyway. So he
Okay.
felt no bad. Didn't see his parents for 10 years.
Absolutely.
Right now he's got career, boyfriend, everything. I guess he maybe married the guy he was on the date with.
Okay.
Because they took him in. 10 years later, their sister calls. His sister calls him like, "Hey, your brother's in the hospital. He wants to talk to you."
And he's a kidney.
Long story short, he
I
needs a
figured that's
kidney.
what- I figured that's.
He needs a kidney.
Okay.
The brother who got kicked out was like, I'm gonna stop you right there before he even finished. He was like, I knew what he was gonna ask. He's like, I'm gonna stop you right there when I finish. I'm not gonna give you the kidney.
Okay.
The parents are like, no, it's his family.
Yeah,
we have to move past all
it's
this.
family now, huh?
He was like, that's family now. Now, huh? I ain't
Oh.
seen you niggas in 10 years.
Oh, I'll be a petty motherfucker.
Right? Brother dies a couple months later.
Okay.
I said I wasn't gonna. I said if that was me, I would have not
That's
given
not
the
his fault,
kidney.
though.
I said I would have not given the kidney. My sister goes, nah, I still would have given the kidney.
No, I wouldn't.
See, Sarah, I'm not crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you fucked up my whole life, got me away from my family,
I didn't feel bad about it.
why all this? No, this is the thing. You wouldn't have to use this thing. Like, if I got kicked out for whatever the reason is, And then all of a sudden, you now because you need my help, I'm family. Go fuck yourself.
Bro, didn't even
Because keep that same energy.
you would have not given me the kidney.
Keep that same energy. Because we can use, obviously, this is not going to be a scenario that's going to happen a lot. But most of the scenarios that happen is when you let go of let's say your brother or your sister, they get kicked out. They make it become start making real money. All of a sudden, you need help. And they be like, oh, we're family, though. Can you help me out?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, for money, if I had money, I would do it.
I wouldn't do
I'd help you
money.
for- I'd
I
help you
wouldn't
for
do a
money.
dime.
I'd help you for money.
Fuck out of here.
I would.
I wouldn't.
But we talking about a kidney. We talking about life.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give a shit about money or the kidney. I'd be like, dude, you said that we're not family. You kicked me out. Good luck.
Right.
Because if 10 years down the line, I need your help, you'd be like, well, we haven't talked in 10 years. They're going to hit me with that line.
It was like, we ain't talking 10
Nah,
years.
dog, I'm not doing that.
But
Fuck no.
again, he died like a couple months later. And he was like, I don't feel bad. Also, when he
I
said,
don't, dude, that I don't get to choose if he stayed alive or not. Because I could have just given him my kidney and he could have still died. It's not in my hands. It's in
you know
God's
what
hands.
you know what he said to him in the hospital?
Good luck.
No, he said to him in the hospital, why do you want a gay kidney in you?
That's good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Now, if I didn't have any problems with my family, and obviously, like God forbid, my brother wants my kid, and he can have my kidney, by all means, yes.
Yeah, if you had any problems, like I'll give it to you.
I would give my kidney away to my whatever it is. But if we haven't talked, and you literally destroyed my fucking life growing up,
Bro, 17.
17, kicked out for for something that you can't control. The fuck out of here.
He didn't even come out. He was just on he was at the movies. He saw him at the movies with the dude.
But he outed them, which is like
but he outed him same day.
Yeah.
He's like, he came home immediately. Everybody was just waiting for him.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, anybody that outs somebody, it's fucking stupid. It's like it's none of your fucking business. Because I mean, it's just weird to me.
Like,
I never.
What the fuck?
To me, that's bullying.
My sister thought I was evil, and then they started asking me like, "Well, who would you give a kidney to?" I said, "Well, first of all, nobody over 65, except for my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother, mother, aunt, like that. Sorry, mom's sister, right?
Yeah.
And like that immediate family.
Oh, so
right?
when it comes to like family, you would have a list of who and who don't.
I would have a list of situations,
Oh, I see.
right?
I see.
And there's certain people like, if you're already old and that kidney's only gonna buy you a year or two, I'm not giving it to you.
And when it comes to my family, it's anybody that needs it. That's fine.
Depends. If that kidney's not gonna last you, like if that kidney's only gonna last you a year or two, I'm not giving it to you, my guy. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't give
Like I'm young. Also, we already talked about this.
Yeah.
The donor suffers more than the recipient.
Yeah, it's
So I was like, my sister, I'd give it to her. My mom, whenever. My grandma, she could be 100 years old and got a month left. I'd still give her the kidney.
Yeah, I know, and,
Right? There's certain people where the rule doesn't apply to.
Oh yeah. Should I ask you who?
Who?
Sorry. What about your old man?
Oh, Pops, he's not looking after that kidney. He's irresponsible. He's not looking after that kidney. I said, Dad, I'm not giving you the
He's
kidney.
gonna pull a Selena on you.
No, he's gonna pull a Selena.
He's
He's like,
gonna-
you're gonna take the kidney and then like give me attitude about it. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm not giving you the kidney.
No, he would just cut you off.
Right?
We're not friends no more. Like I'm not talking to you.
Next thing you know, you try to call him. He'd be
Yeah,
like,
it's like blocked.
dude.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
That's
I'm not
funny.
giving you the kidney, Pops.
That's
I'm sorry.
hilarious. Well, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
I have 3, so we just go back and forth,
Man, this thing is painful.
and then we'll finish this off this episode. Just keep it short.
No,
First
we got
one.
time.
No.
I got some other shit that you would to ask you.
Okay, we'll see. Question number 1: what fictional death are you still not over with? It could be movie, show, book, whatever.
Fictional death, I'm still not over.
Yes.
I know it's corny.
Okay.
It would have to be
I hope you don't say mine because I'm gonna be like, fuck.
fictional death. I'm still not over fictional death. Oh,
That
no.
really bothered you. You're like, fuck, why?
No. I remember it was homeboy from. It was the Pakistani dude from
Squid Games.
From Squid Games.
That's a good one.
I was gonna say Tony Stark was a close Tony Stark in that was a close one. I Love You 3000.
Yeah.
Woo, that hurt me.
The Squid Game one.
But also mainly because the other characters are trash and I kind of want him back.
Squid Game one. That was a good one. That's
the Pakistani dude from Squid Games fucking hurt. This one didn't die, but when they cut off Greyjoy's penis or whatever from Game of Thrones, that one hurt.
Oh, okay.
I would know any time a dude gets his dick cut off, I don't care how evil you are. That hurts.
You went really south with this fucking answer.
But yeah, the Pakistani dude definitely. I'm not
Pakistani
over
one
that.
at the Squid Games. The only reason why that one is so genius as well because his character is Pakistani Muslim.
You told me his number was a verse in the Quran where it means betrayal or something.
Dude,
yeah.
it's such a genius.
You talked about like 3 episodes ago.
I love that. That was actually the first episode we talked about, I think.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Was it first or second? It
I
had to be
promise
first,
you,
right?
it was super recent.
Um,
When you were talking about Korean like video, like TV, that was like maybe 3 episodes ago.
Korean, yeah. Mine has to be in Harry Potter Snape.
Oh, I forgot about Snape.
That's a hard one because I always get that because I literally even have a shirt where he says always. That part always kills
Because
me.
we all thought he was a dickhead. We all thought he was an
He was
asshole
protecting him the whole time.
until we saw the memory. Until he died and we saw the memory, then we're like, "Yo, Snape was the OG," and we all thought he was a bitch.
The fact that he was protecting him the whole time,
and we thought he was the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah.
And
that was probably one of the best character developments. Everything, and I'm telling you that part. I literally have a shirt and it just says always, and it's him on there, and I'm like, that part gets me all the times because like you always cared about the boy. He goes always.
It would
Fire,
be him,
fire.
Tony. Who else? Because you said what, top 3?
No, I just said one.
Oh, someone.
You
Yeah,
just
it was the Pakistani dude.
okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like who else.
Second question. What movie was so hyped and got so much attention that you were ready for it, but when you watched it, you hated it?
Justice League, the Snyder, not the Snyder. The Snyder cut was not way better than the first one, but the Justice League, the original one.
Okay, that's fair.
That was so trash. That was so trash.
That's not a bad one.
I want to say Wonder Woman 1984, but
you were excited for that.
But I wanted to say because it was worse than Justice League, but I wasn't excited about it more than Justice League.
I knew it was trash.
Yeah, I was excited because I saw a cheat and stuff. I was like, oh, it's going to be a nice
Yeah.
movie. But then I was like, when are they going to fight?
And the fact that she's still getting booked for movies is crazy. She's such a shitty actor.
She's such a mediocre like actress.
She's a shitty actor.
I'll give you that shit. I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah. Mine would be a Creed 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I was so hyped for it. I was like, damn. And then I watched it. I was like, I can't believe I just wasted my fucking time.
Yeah,
Wasting my fucking time.
Definitely the Justice League, the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
You know what's a great? Have you seen Logan?
Yeah,
the Wolverine.
Yeah,
bro, that hurt. It hit my feelings so hard. You know what? Professor, like Logan. There you go. I could give him over the Pakistani dude from Squid Game.
That's a good death.
When he died,
Yeah.
When Wolverine died in that one, I could give him over.
But shout out to Deadpool for bringing him back though.
Because I bought that movie and I promise you, I watched it in. Did I watch it at home? Or did
I watched it in theaters.
I did watch it in the theaters. I watched it in the theaters, and I bought it to show support, but I have never watched it at home.
You know when I watched it in theaters, and because when I used to live closer to Chandler, my routine was every Thursday is I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings and I go to the movies. That was literally my routine for some reason. Every Thursday night. Because, movies used to premiere early. That was my thing. When I went to watch Logan, when they premiered, it wasn't that many people in theater. And I'm like, why is this movie not getting that much attention? And then later on, it just fucking took off. Because I was like, Logan is a great movie.
I cannot watch it. First of all, I cannot watch it in the movies because at home when I bought it, bought it it's on my YouTube and everything, and I cannot watch it. I cannot bring myself. I'll be bored, and I say I want to watch this movie, and I just look at that. I said, bro, it just hurts my feelings. So
I like Logan. I like Logan.
Yeah, I completely forgot about his Wolverine's death in that one.
Well, in the recent
fuck the Pakistani kid, Wolverine.
Last question is since in the news that the government confirmed there's aliens.
Oh, I was gonna talk about that, but
okay,
yeah.
And then you said it was Cap.
I think it's Cap.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll tell you why it's Cap.
Now, if aliens invaded the Earth and then you were chosen to show them one thing that proved that human race is useless and then not waste their time and destroys us, what would you show them?
TikTok. I'm out of town. Thugging with my rap.
Show them TikTok?
Yeah, show TikTok. I'll be like, hey, this is all of humanity's accomplishments.
They'll be like, yeah, we're useless.
They'll be like, burn this place.
Oh, okay. I would show them the state of Florida.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd be like, if you all think you're all aliens, look at these motherfuckers out here. Like, they're already crazy enough. Like, don't waste your time. They're killing each other. They all look crazy.
Fucking up. They're gonna be like, we don't want this. No, I just show them TikTok. I'll be like, here you go. Scroll through my algorithm. They'll be like,
I would just like take a drive in Florida. They're all crazy out there.
Nah.
But so you don't believe it though, even if the government.
So I don't believe it. So when I went through the NPR. Went through the NPR. The NPR article, right, that was put out on the 27th, right? Okay. So that is my source. And the headline says, U.S. And as soon as I heard non-human biologics, I said, oh, okay, Cap.
Okay, how would you explain it then?
Cap. So the reason why I'll tell you Cap, first of all, the government's not the one actually coming out and saying this, right? It's a bunch of whistleblowers from the inside, right?
Okay.
Cool. It's not even his point of view, right? He's saying, I'm repeating information given to me like 40 other people. Like, I've seen pictures. I said, okay. Cool. Okay. Non-human biologics. There's no actual like body of little green men mentioned, right? That's just the internet getting hyped. right? Like shit, they bring back samples from Mars and they have water in it. That's non-human. I guess non-human biologics. Like anything, a non-human biologic is non-human. You get what I mean?
Okay.
So they're messing with terminology to sort of build hype. I don't know what they're trying to distract us from or cover thing up, but
So you think that as a distraction?
yeah. So then they go to the UAPs, right?
Oh,
So when they're
Jesus.
describing the UAPs or UFOs or whatever, he's basically saying, so, whether these are UFOs, we don't know. Whether these are like advanced drones, we don't know. But we need to know. We need more like clarity on this to defend the skies.
Okay.
There's obviously some sort of political stunt. And then I went and looked up basically what the scientific community was saying about this. And they're like, nigga, please. Basically.
Yeah.
And when the scientific community is not interested in something, when they're unanimously, because them niggas, when they're unanimously, we're talking about like 190
because they would love stuff like this.
Yeah, they would be so hyped.
Yeah,
like there are people who are, they're like there's a field that's like called astrobiology.
Yeah.
Like they would love an opportunity like this to advance their field. But
That's
scientists don't put their name next to bullshit.
That's true.
Right?
That's very
They
true.
don't put their name next to bullshit.
It ruins their reputation.
Yeah, it ruins your reputation, ruins your credibility. It's one of those things like they deal with facts. Like you can't lie, you can't bullshit scientists. Like they'll know there's a whole process. Like they know what's cap and what's not cap. And the last thing you want, again, if you watch Oppenheimer, you'll understand how close, tight knit them niggas are. Yeah. No matter if in the middle of a war or not, them niggas are tight knit.
Because
so that's why I'm like, this is cap, some sort of.
I would agree with you on this because I feel like when it comes to scientists, like high level scientists, obviously very educated, their goal is they don't get like their motivation is not money or to be rich. It's like to be remembered and to just discover. I think that's the only thing that stayed original from the beginning. Just like an artist wants to have a painting to be remembered forever. I think scientist has that thing. So I can get your point of when the scientist is like, hey, this is cap, this is dumb. And I'd be like agreeing. But I'm confused where the top is like, have the government lied so many times that when they start telling the truth, we don't know that if it's a truth or a lie?
Yeah, we're at a point like we've been gaslit so many times.
That we're just like, shut the fuck up. We're a gaslit
society. Yeah, we don't. It's hard for us to believe what I said until you show it to me. I don't care.
Or they literally made our life so stressed out that we're like, aliens, who gives a shit? Like, I got bills tomorrow.
I said when them niggas,
like that type of thing. Like we're so fucked in the head that we're supposed to be worried about this. And we're just like, bro, I got bills tomorrow. If aliens come in, hurry up.
And then there's a lot of like, oh, we have the UFO, but they don't really have a UFO. They have crash sites and they're reverse engineering it, right? So basically, what reverse engineering is like you see
like Independence Day.
Kind of like
when they were trying to figure out the
you see like you get into a car crash. Imagine
I love that movie.
Imagine you see like a car wreck and the car's like toast.
And they're
reverse engineering. They're just trying to figure out what car it is. Like they're trying to stretch it out and be like, cool, what was this before?
Yeah.
And basically they're saying like, oh, these could be like drones from other countries. These could be UFOs. We don't know. They're not telling us anything. Yeah. So there's some sort of political stunt behind this. There's some sort of security.
The funny thing,
issue.
Though,
that's why I don't buy it.
Shout out to the boys in Flagrant with Andrew Schultz. They were talking about it. About somebody showed a map of all the UFO sightings that happen throughout the years, and the most popular one is the United States. And some guy was like, "Why is it always the U.S. have the UFO sighting? Why couldn't it be England?" And he was just like, "Imagine aliens land in England, and there'd just be some raggedy ass bitch with yellow teeth, be like, welcome to like, how you doing, mate? Like, that shit was fucking hilarious. Yeah." That shit was hilarious.
But one last thing I was thinking, I really thought about this as we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
You've crossed billions of light years because we've seen like we have like 6,000 planets like documented, right? That we've seen, we know they exist, all that. You've crossed all of the universe, right? Billions of light years, millions of light years, whatever it is, how long it took. And your ship survived all of that and crashed when you entered Earth's atmosphere.
That's
like,
a good way to look at that. Nigga. Oh my god!
Like you did all this traveling, you got all the way over here. Don't care how many times, and your ship crashed. Like getting through the atmosphere. Like, come on, my guy.
That's a good way to look at it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe they're not used to our surface. Their ships.
Oh. You've like an atmosphere is an atmosphere. It's not hard. It's not rocket science.
That's crazy to look at it.
Like, come on. So yeah, that's why I was like, cap.
Okay, so it's just a side thing, random thing. Do you remember when Tesla sent out their SpaceX sent out? It
keeps blowing up.
No, remember but they sent out the Tesla.
The Starlink the actual Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the guy inside of it. Imagine that Tesla crashed on another Earth and they'd be like, "Oh, this is a UFO," and this is a non-alien.
But it is what it is. Elon. This was a question, right?
Okay, last question, and we gotta go.
We don't have to go.
Yes, it's hot.
We've been here for less than an hour, man.
I gotta go, bro.
No.
It is.
I have shit to do later.
That's fine. You can stay here. I'm leaving.
not gonna stay here.
I'm leaving after this question. I'm leaving.
So this one says, am I the asshole for encouraging my mom not to take care of my dad's affair child if she did not want to?
What? Run that back one more time.
Am I the asshole
Okay.
for encouraging my mom not to take care of my dad's affair child if she did not want to? So the kid that he had in an affair.
Why is that your business? She's not the
Well,
one.
you read it. You'll read it.
She's not. I mean,
So anyway, the dad cheated on the mom. I'm going to break it down because, again, long.
okay.
So the dad cheated on the mom during the affair, right? The kid has beef with his dad anyway because every time the side chick would come home, he would like ditch his kid. He'd make plans with the kids. The side chick would be like, I'm in town. He'd ditch the kids. And
Bounce.
after a while, he was like, bro, that's a fucked up dad,
Yeah.
right? Long story short, when the truth came out, he was pissed. The younger sister was slightly more forgiving towards the dad, right? Still had a relationship with him. The affair was revealed because she was pregnant, but the side chick lost that baby. They ended up getting married 2 years after that, or 2 years ago, I guess, and had a child who they never met. So this baby is like 2 and a bit.
Okay.
A few months ago, they both died in a car crash that claimed 5 other people. Social worker called the sister and them, said see if one of them would take it in. They were left until last because they wanted somebody older, but everybody else said no. Sister asked the brother if they could raise it together. Homeboy said nah. Right. Sister's only 19. She stepped up. She said, fine, I'll take it alone.
Okay.
Right. Then she dropped out of college, moved into a nice place, started working, doing all that sort of shit. You know, shout out to her if she wanted to. But
real one.
anyway, now the mom asked. Wait, but she passed. She has the child now. Oh yeah. So now she's struggling, right? She asked the mom, like, "Hey, mom, can you help me like raise this kid?"
Yeah.
And mom is like, I want nothing to do. Like she didn't tell the daughter this, but she told the brother. She was like, I don't want anything to do with this baby, with this side chick baby. She's like, I can't love this baby. This baby's going to like just looking at it's going to drive me fucking insane.
Yeah.
Right, the side chick's baby. Now the brother feels bad because he gassed the mom up. He's like, yeah, you ain't got to do that shit. You ain't got to do all that. Fuck it.
Yeah,
but the only reason the mom wants to look after her because if I say no, she's afraid it's gonna fuck up her relationship with her daughter.
100%, as she should.
Because she's like, I want to help my daughter, but I don't want to look after this baby. And the brother feels bad. Like, I don't think you're an asshole for telling your mom you don't have to take care of this baby. I mean, because I've told my parents, I'm like, you guys bring home a side baby. I'm not looking after.
Look, everybody has a reason to say, like, to have their to be mad if she doesn't want to, but it's like at the end of the day, it's not the kid's fault.
Yeah, it's not the kid's fault, which is 100% I agree.
So at the end of the day, if it wasn't for that kid, who else can raise him? Like, your daughter stepped up, help out your daughter, and shout out to the daughter for doing that too.
Yeah, shout out to her. I would say that's
because obviously, like, the kid has nothing to do with it. You shouldn't be like you can have your little this baby because if it's another woman, but it wasn't the kid's fault. The kid, you know what I'm saying?
And again, they're both dead.
And they're dead. So like step up, show him some love, raise him right, but. Yeah, the mom is just fucking stupid, and that's the
the mom's not stupid. The mom in the situation, the mom didn't say no. The mom just said it's painful for her to do it. She's contemplating, doesn't want to. I don't think they made a decision.
Get over it, because because if you help raise that kid, and he gets older, and he's like, well, this is my grandma. Or my mom.
I think the mom ended up taking it. The mom ended up taking it, but the sister's cussing him out. The mom ended up helping the sister. She didn't take it, but she's just going to help the sister. But I forgot to read the update part.
Oh wow!
So yeah, the mom ended up helping the sister, but not taking it. But now the sister is cussing out the brother because she's like, "How could you tell her?"
Yeah, fuck the brother. Yeah, that's not your fucking business.
It is. Actually.
It's not your business.
That's his sibling.
But no, but
he's half sibling too.
I didn't ask you. I didn't ask for your fucking opinion.
She did though.
No, I'm talking about she didn't ask him to help out. The mom did? Then she's dumb.
The mom asked for his opinion.
Why are you asking your son's opinion? You're a grown-ass fucking woman.
They're both adults.
The fucking bozo-ass brother.
They're both adults. Honestly, I would have said the same thing. I would have said, you don't have to. I would have told my mom, you don't have to do that shit.
No, no, dude.
My sister would have said the same thing. My mom.
No, my family has an open door where if you need help, we'll take care of it.
I might have told my mom, look after it if it was an older child. Like if this little baby was like 4, 5, 6 and above, I would have been like, Mom, you got to look after it. But if this baby was like 2 months old, I said, send his ass to the system. Find somebody to look after him, and he will never remember.
No, that'd be
and
hard,
it will never remember.
Because at the end of the day, they still it's your.
I'm 100% not doing it.
I would not send the child to the system. I'll be like, I'll take it.
I'm 100. I'd find somebody else to do it, but I'm not 100% not taking it. That much I know for a fact. Me?
Like if I had a cousin, and he had a fair baby. Was that how they call it?
Yeah, just
a fair child, whatever.
fair, whatever you call it.
And something
you know.
happened to my cousin, and his wife doesn't want to take care. I'll take care of it. I'm down. Like at the end of the day, it's like I cannot see somebody that I know is going through a system. Nope. I'll step up.
For me, I'd be, yo, if this was a situation and this was my dad, I'm not looking after that baby.
I'm looking after that baby.
I'm not looking after that baby.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, it won't be me.
Nope. I can. I'll step up.
Yeah, I won't do that shit.
So you won't be a stepfather then?
A stepfather? I have no problem being a stepfather.
Okay, then.
Because because nobody it wasn't a baby done out of like lies or anything.
Oh,
like
I
that.
see. I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So you will carry that little hatred on that kid.
I would just be like, I'm not letting your
I
last.
wouldn't
your
say on
last.
the kid. You'd just be remembered of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be constant memory. Like I'm not gonna be able to like move forward. And then on top of that, I'm super petty. I'm gonna be like, the last thing you did to me before you died was get me stuck with your fucking, bastard child.
I'll get over it.
How dare you?
I'll get over it.
I said, I'm putting that baby in a basket on your grave. You look after him.
I'll get over it.
You better sixth sense that nigga and move him around.
I'll be petty where I would raise it and it become total opposite of what they wanted.
No, if I did pick it, I'd be like, your daddy ain't shit. I hope you remember this.
Yeah, I would say some
I'd be
shit
like,
that.
yo, nigga ain't shit.
I would say some shit like that. I'd be like,
So
yo, your mom
dad
ain't shit, dog. Your mom ain't shit. But hey, at the end of the day, you're my boy right now.
He was a terrible person.
And it is
I'm
what
stuck
it
with
is.
you.
No, I would definitely step up. But yes, what I shit on my like, let's say I was married to a woman. She cheats on me. She has a kid, and we made our marriage work. And
so you leave her. Like,
she's dead, but she has to be dead.
No, you leave her and then she dies.
Yeah, she dies, and they're like, "Hey,
he got remarried. He didn't die while they were married. He left her, got remarried, started a new life, and then suddenly this nigga's dead."
And was like, "Hey, there's nowhere the child, either you or the system." I'd be like, "Give me the child. Like, it is what it is." Because I will have always back in my conscience be like, "Damn, I let her go of a kid," even though it's not mine. It's like, "Nah, man. If he needs to be in the family, I'm down."
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm not doing that shit.
I'll step up. No, I'll step up.
I'm not doing that shit. I also said
I have a soft heart, like soft heart.
You have a soft spot for kids. That's 100% true. And that's why I said if the kid was older and would remember how people had treated him, I couldn't do that.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Like if a kid is looking at me in the eye talking about daddy's dead, you gonna take me in? I'll be like, fine, get your ass in here.
I said this in like a couple of episodes. Like, I really can't wait to be a dad.
Yeah, I
can't wait.
I am about having kids. I'm like,
no, I want to have a kid. I don't give a fuck. Everyone's like, it's hard. It's not that easy. I don't give a shit. I'm ready for that job. Like, I'm ready to have not sleep schedule. I'm ready to like, oh man, just one of my boys just had his first child, and he's like super stoked. And I was like, I get it. See, there's people.
Who's this?
One of my boys that I train with at boxing.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
But all right, and then this is the last one. I'm not going to read it out because this one is pretty simple, right?
Okay,
it's just about.
I'll give you that last.
It says, "Am I the asshole? I refuse to give up my seat to a woman on a flight." Now this is.
You are an asshole.
Do you know? Hold up.
Okay.
All right.
There's
a family on the flight.
Let me track back. Okay.
There's a family on the flight.
Okay.
These kids are like of a decent age.
Okay.
Right. This person paid extra for their seat.
Okay.
The other family were like, "Hey, can we switch can we switch seats so our whole family can sit next, like all together in one row?" Now they didn't pay extra. The kids are not abandoned. One parent at least is next to them.
Okay.
Right. Is this person an asshole for being like, nah?
When we're talking about they paid extra for that seat, like, are the kids sitting in the economy and he's in first class, or what were we talking about?
No, I think they're all in the same class, right? So it's like, imagine economy 1, 2, 3, like the kids, right? Kid, dad, stranger, and then mom on the other side of the row.
Okay.
And the mom just wants to sit with the family, like, so in the 3 row, and then move over there. And she's like, nah, I paid extra for this seat. That seat is not extra.
No, that means
I guess it's like an exit seat. It's like an exit row or some shit like that. So she's like, they paid extra for like extra leg room or some shit for that specific seat.
Okay, so if they paid extra leg room,
so they're swapping an extra a seat. They're swapping seats that cost more and are less convenient.
No,
but they're still all in economy. I'm not doing it. I'm like, yo, this is not even a long ass flight. They're like, this is a 5-hour flight.
Yeah,
your husband's here to look after the kid. He's not alone. You can wait by yourself.
I mean, it depends. Cause like if I paid extra because I need leg room, I'd be like, yo, I'm sorry, like I wanted this. But if it's just like same shit, I'd be like, yeah, go sit down.
Oh, and apparently they're like 3 rows in front. It's not even like next to each other. So you want me to move 3 rows away from the seat that I paid extra for that leg room, so you can sit next to next to your husband and your kid? Like your kid's not.
But I did it before though.
I'm not doing that.
I did it before, and I had somebody switch seats so I can sit next to like my family.
I'm not asking. First of all, I'm not asking.
I don't ask.
I'm not asking. 100%. Right. If I'm switching seat, if I'm switching like rows, like I'm on one row to the other, cool. right? If it's not changing my experience in any way, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll switch. But if I have to be inconvenienced in any way, shape, or form, I'm not switching.
Yeah.
And it goes. So this question wasn't to ask you the question. It was, how do you feel about like parents feeling like entitled to certain things?
Yeah.
Like certain parents feeling that you have to accommodate them just because they're parents and you don't have kids. There's another scenario where the dude had what was it? Oh, he had like his cousin. So he was single, no kids, whatever, and his cousin and her husband just had like their sixth kid,
Yeah.
and they use him as like a babysitter, but like without even asking. They just like drop off the kids, do shit, just assume. Like they'll plan vacations and assume he's gonna look
Oh,
after.
that's gonna look after them.
He's
No,
gonna
that's
look
foul.
after the
That's foul.
kids.
That's foul.
That's foul. I'm
That's
like, yo,
foul.
even though it's family, bro, like
That's foul.
you can't do nothing. You put in these, and he said these
Yeah.
kids, they're six first of all, or like five, because
Yeah.
the sixth one just arrived. He's like, oh, the kids come up, they fuck up my house and everything,
Yeah. No,
and they're
that's
just
foul.
expected. And then the family got mad. So how do you feel about entitled parents feeling that because you don't have kids and you're single and you have an active social life, like you're supposed to give that up to help them?
Personally, I don't have any in my family.
Don't you have Charlie?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like
Oh, they're not entitled to
They're
your
not
time.
entitled.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
they're not entitled.
They respect your time.
I do have Charlie. That is my sweet monster. But no, I never met anything. But even at the airport, I haven't seen anybody like. So I haven't experienced. So I really don't know. But I mean, if you're entitled and on anything, you're a scumbag. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Like, I didn't
Because
have
one
these
time I
kids.
was flying. Where was I flying? I believe I was flying either to.
Ah, this thing hurts.
I think I was flying to the Bay. I think either the Bay or New York. And then there was one couple, and they had a baby. I think it was like at least 6-7 months. And he waited till everybody boarded on, and he literally was like, "No, I'm gonna sit in the back. So if my baby cries, I need to get in the bathroom. I'm not bothering nobody." So
Right.
there is parents that are actually being very considerate for other people. So I seen that. I never seen somebody that very entitled. And I mean, the only people I saw entitled was like first class people.
But how do you feel about the idea, though?
It's just fucking stupid. You're dumb.
Like, it's
You're
like,
not the only parent in the world.
You're not the only parent in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't ask to have these fucking to look after your
Yeah.
kids. You didn't ask me. Now you
Yeah.
can ask me, and I'll probably say yes. Like, I'm a nice person for the most part. Don't let this podcast fool you.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a nice person for the most part. If you're like, if you're a parent, you're like, I haven't had sleep in like 3 days. Please, but take this kid so I can. I was like, give him here. Go
Yeah.
take a good night's sleep. Take
Ask.
some melatonin.
Ask.
Yeah, like,
Communicate.
ask.
Communicate. Be
But-
honest. Don't lie. Don't.
And if somebody
bullshit.
says no, you have no right to be upset.
Actually, that just reminded me of a story. I was flying somewhere, and there was 2 kids sitting behind me, and then their parent were across.
Right.
All right, and the kids were playing around, whatever, and they were kicking the chair. I was like, okay, I'll let it slide. I get it. I was a kid before. Kicks it again. I'm like, all right. Third time, all I did is look at the dad, and I did not stop looking at the dad till and he yelled at him in Chinese, like he just went off, and them kids behaved all flight, and I was like, see, that's parenting right there. Because other families, I can see them, they would just be like, oh, they're just kids. I'm like, nah.
No.
So, when you question about titled parents, if you discipline them, I'll be okay with it. I understand. But if you're not disciplining them and you think that your kids are a priority and everybody else fuck off,
Yeah, and everybody
I
has
have
to
an issue with
accommodate
you.
your
I wouldn't.
accommodate your life.
I don't go off on the kids because the kids don't understand what's happening. I'm looking at the parent,
I'll be like, what the fuck are you
which
doing?
I've seen a lot at fucking restaurants,
They're like,
which annoys the shit out of me. Your kid is running around, jumping on chairs, and I'm like, bro,
And they're like, he's a kid. I'm like, yes, this is why he
Grab your
shouldn't be here in
fucking
the first
kid.
place.
grab your little fucking shit,
Your kid should not be at his high-end restaurant at 9 o'clock.
Literally, and running around and fucking with fork and shit. That's what I hate.
It's like, honestly, it's like people who bring their pets to restaurants. That gets on my nerves. You do that, don't you? You fucking scumbag.
If it's dog friendly, I'll bring it. If it's dog friendly.
Okay, dog-friendly restaurants, they're designed to be friendly for the
Yeah,
dog,
yeah, yeah.
right? But like, there are certain places like where you can't turn somebody away just because, like, I'm like, why are you bringing this fucking dog here? Why are you bringing your fucking little
fine.
Pomeranian? I hate small dogs, by the way.
I don't like some of that.
There's something about like a Chihuahua that makes me just want to fling it through the window.
Yeah, no.
Like-
Chihuahuas they're always on the street. They're for free. Can you?
They're just
I actually met somebody that told me that they paid for their Chihuahua, and I laughed so hard.
What
I'm
a
like, bro, they're
fucking
literally
what
free.
a fucking bozo.
Go to Guadalupe Road, and they'll be all over the place for free.
Yeah. Oh, before we wrap up,
Okay.
I want to talk to you about the workout journey, right? The fitness journey.
Jesus Christ.
So
Make
I
it
told
quick,
you
bro.
I'm just almost at.
Okay.
I'm almost at episode not episode. I'm almost at like the 20% body fat that I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Right.
Where you at right now?
22.5.
You're at 22.5. Okay.
22.5. But I started a new project.
Okay. What is
right?
it?
It's called Project Cakes.
Okay.
Right. It is going to be nothing but
Leg workouts.
leg workouts.
Okay.
Get these cakes up.
Okay.
I showed my sister, not my ass. I showed my sister like like what the plan is, and I was like, oh, this is so this. I sent her like a TikTok, like this is the goal. She was like, ew, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because she has common sense. That's why. Because your sister has common sense.
Uh,
But no, actually, there's influencer. I wouldn't say influencer, but he's in the fitness industry for a long time, where all his workouts for like we're talking about 3 months, 90 days. All his workouts is deadlifts, and every day he lunges. So he starts off with your first day starts off with 5-minute lunges. Till the end of the program, you're gonna be doing like a mile of lunges. Like he
jeez,
does,
I'm not doing that.
and what he figured out that if you just work out your legs, all every day lunge it out. That's how you get the lower abs and your whole body, and then obviously everything else will follow.
Well, I do my leg workouts.
So he deadlifts every day and lunges every day, and this dude is for 45 is yoked.
So I can put like pressure on my leg where I can do like the leg press and stuff, but
Okay.
I try not to just because I want to like take.
Can you lunge or no?
I can.
Okay.
But again, I can lunge, but the left knee's a little wobbly, and I don't want to put like unnecessary stress on it until it gets stronger.
Yeah.
So for now, I have literally 3 leg workouts: leg extensions,
Yep.
right? Hamstring curls, right? Oh, 4 actually. I forgot the calves, and then the kickbacks.
What are you doing with the calves? That's one that you sit down and you just go up and down.
The one you stand up and you're going.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Just
That's
like
a good
back
one.
straight,
That's a good one. That's a
everything,
good one.
and then the kickbacks.
Yeah.
Like those are and I just literally do them till I'm done.
Yeah.
Like do them till I'm done. Like I can't do no more.
Yeah.
And if I can't finish, like for example, today I went to lunch.
Which leg press do you do though?
What do you mean?
Because there's a couple of them. There's like the basic one, and there's one they actually
There's
put the plates
incline.
on. There's the one that.
Oh no, I don't. I'm avoiding the leg press right now. I took a break.
Okay.
Because before I used to do the squats with the dumbbell, so I'd
Yeah.
hold the dumbbell and then squat till the dumbbell hits the ground
see.
and then go up.
I was
So I
very
used to do that in between sets when I was doing like
when
any
I
other workout.
when I was doing my legs mostly. The heaviest I did was 4 plates on each side.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I was on one, but then I was just crazy. I was eating like shit, but I was like lifting every day. But now I probably can do like I say 2 to 3, and then I can see myself
What?
plates on each side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yo, my boy Joe. Did I tell you about him?
yeah.
Joe was a friend. We used to work together. He's a retired like volunteer firefighter.
Yeah.
He's like in his late 30s.
Oh no, they're crazy. They're crazy.
This dude used to tell me like you have to walk up and down with like
Yeah.
300-pound dummies and shit on like
Yeah.
stairs. This dude, we took him to the gym once. It was like last year. We took him to the gym once.
They have the farmer strength.
He did the 100%.
Yeah.
He did the leg press, the incline one.
Yep.
We ran out of space to put plates.
And then he probably sat on it and he started to push that shit.
We didn't sit on it. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
doing this shit. And then he did like sets of like he did like a set of 12 or some
Yeah.
shit like that, 12 reps, right? He did like 2 or 3 of those. No issue, was done.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're just gonna wait for you to finish because I'm not taking all this shit off and then putting it all back on
dude,
again.
they
Like we
were-
ran out of space to put plates. Like we put plates literally everywhere. So there's nothing else to put on the shit, Joe.
they
It was like what, like 900 and something.
if you want to see them work out during like the 9/11, a lot of firefighters go to the gym and they do on the stairmaster. They put it there as like a tribute,
demonstration, or
and they do all the 100th floor. Dude, it's insane.
yeah, I'm
It's
not doing
insane
that.
how they can
100%.
just be. But then also like that's why like you gotta give them props, man, because all that equipment is heavy, and then they're also like they're gassed up and everything, and they're going through straight fire to help people out. So shout out to any fire, y'all the real heroes out here.
So yeah, that was literally it.
Well,
so,
thanks for everybody for listening. Once again,
any
my
last
name's-
shout outs we want to go through before we finish?
make sure Dope Culture, shout out to them, and that's it.
Yeah, please go. We're gonna post that.
Yep.
Shout out to Miss Chelsea King. Shout out to Yasmin for supporting my nose piercing.
And thanks y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all,
All right.
and God bless.
Have a great day, everyone.